After a great trio of games on Thanksgiving yesterday, we've got Friday football to tide you over here as we join you from Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we continue on with John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. We have got a good one in store, folks. It's the Bears and the Eagles in the NFC on EA Sports. On the Bears sideline, the head man, Ben Johnson. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to kick things off on this Black Friday. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Had an up-and-down rookie season, but at times definitely showed exactly why he was so highly regarded coming out of college. Threw for 20 touchdowns as a rookie, but expects to take a massive leap with his new head coach, Ben Johnson, calling plays and designing the offense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure? Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Jalen Carter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw, Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here comes the Bears punter now. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. So call that a 56-yard punt with a return of about 11. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He doesn't expect this year to be any different.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. That will throw across his body, and it's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Looking to throw is Williams. That's out to the flat for Swift. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Santos' kick is up and through. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Fighting Speeding through at the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They run with a dangerous, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. Brings up second.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Number 26, Saquon Barkley.
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 22.
Throwing his Hurts. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Devontae Smith.
2nd and 10.
Tyreek Stevenson on the coverage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Back to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Elliott is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving into more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw there. He was incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
On the coverage.
To the air, Williams. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is intercepted. How about this? And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Williams pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught by Brown. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And this one's incomplete. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. They'll set up a throw to Barkley on the check down. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
Complete to Odunze. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So halftime straight ahead. Let's pass the halfway point of the season and now pass the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
To kick off for Chicago.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by quarterback. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
49-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made right at midfield. 1-yard gain.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He'll try to do it himself. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here.
A loss of a yard.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he loses the football a 2nd time. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line.
A gain of 7.
And they'll run for it with Barkley. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
Extra point, Jake Elliott. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So not only the coffee, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Back here in Philadelphia for this Black Friday game, a tradition that was instituted back in 2023. Part of what folks call John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. And Big John, of course, meant so much to us here at EA Sports and also to so many of you who spent your holidays listening to him call games in Detroit and Dallas all those years. So Charles and I just want to acknowledge and celebrate the legacy of the great, and I put that in all caps, the great John Madden. And they come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Third down and 9.
It's a shallow pass, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
It's a gain of
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
And an Eagles first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. is going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Under 90 seconds to go. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was finished off by a touchdown for Devontae Smith.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Bears take over first.
So now the Bears down by 7. A little over 80 ticks to go. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here.
That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Bears first down. 24-yard gain.
He's back to throw.
First down, Bears.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Williams pass.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's
On 4th down, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass. Exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback. I know we have individual guys, but I think we're thinking as one on this one, and 1 was the number, wasn't it?
Keep the extra point. Now you need a miracle. You need an onside kick quickly to do something spectacular.
And going for 2 there, either they felt like, this is all we've got left, we've got to win it right now, or they've got some incredible miracle special teams play to get the ball back and give them one last chance.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts.
And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. Wide open receiver complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A drive there of just 4 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Philadelphia, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's some big D for Big D, the Dallas defense. They force the fumble, and it's a scoop and score for the touchdown. The Cowboys win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He's going to get the ball, get loose into the secondary, and that's all she wrote. He's gone. The Packers come away with a 17-10 victory. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Bengals get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.